Hello YouTubes. Long time no chat. I'm gonna prop you somewhere. Just in the process of repainting a nail. Would you look at that weather? It's utterly, can you even hear how windy and horrible it is? It's absolutely awful. It's Sunday. That's a bit close to my face. Sunday. And it's about 1 o'clock. It must be about 1 o'clock or so. Yep, 2 minutes to 1. Woohoo! I thought I'd just come on and catch up and say hi while I was waiting for my nail base to finish. I've had a nice productive morning. I got up, got showered, and I repressed my Stila Kitten eyeshadow, which is the first time I've ever repressed something. I'm very pleased. But what do you see? So yes, I managed to repress it and then drop it and take a little chunk out of it on the floor, but thankfully it didn't all shatter again. So redid that this morning, which was quite pleasing. Oh, random thing. I keep seeing random people mentioned in their videos that they aren't beauty YouTubers and stuff. And they're like, oh yes, people always try to put their hand up behind the products. Do you know why we put our hands up behind the products? To help the camera focus, so that you can block out all the background stuff that it's focusing on. So you put your hand up to help the camera focus, so it's got a bigger area to focus on. But it always makes me chuckle when people are like, they put their hands up, I don't know what they're doing. That's what we're doing, just so you know. Anyway, that just popped into my head. So I repressed my eyeshadow. I had a shower, did some tidying. I've been gradually decluttering. I think I'm going to do a series on decluttering. Slowly but surely starting to declutter. I attacked my nail polishes yesterday and got rid of about 20, I would say. Which is a fair bit considering, you know, I have this many. I have a lot of nail polish. And I reorganised so that all my nail polish accessories, so the wraps and stuff are in here, and the tape and the nail art tools. So I did that so that I can see them all in one place, because they don't get used because I don't see them. So I did that, and also did some decluttering of the makeups. I also bleached the sink, did some more tidying up there. What else? I did something else. Finished up the second librarian book, audiobook. I've been listening to that. It's really good. So, catch up on what we've been up to over Christmas. Shall we do that? So, went to Simon's parents. If you've seen over on the main channel, I did what I got for my Christmas. And most of that came from Simon's mum. And I was just so spoiled. It was so nice. We went on Christmas Eve. Traffic was okay on the way up. Christmas Day was lush. I had a cup of tea brought to me in bed, which was just all by itself wonderful. And got to open my stocking presents. And then we went down and the Christmas presents were open throughout the day. So after dinner, basically, we had dinner mid-afternoonish, say about 3 or so. And then we had some more presents opening, and they do the crackers after Christmas dinner as well, and did some charades, whatever you want to call it. That was really nice. On Boxing Day, we actually did record some stuff. Went on a bit of, what they have a Boxing Day walk. Basically, so they go off for a walk to the pub. The pub isn't that far away, but they make it very far away. So they go out and round, like through the country, and then we arrived at the pub rather muddy, but I did have some nice footage from that, and we did have some footage, hopefully it came out. Our leader, one of the leaders, shall we call him, Gavin, may have got us slightly lost. Moments after he realised, oh no, so we initially sort of said, so you know where we're going, you're not lost, you're fine, you know what's going on. And he's like, yeah, this is the way, you'll see. And then we turned out we were lost. So I'll insert some of that footage now.
Do you know where we're going? Oh, we'll definitely know where we're going. We're going to the pub. We're not lost then? No, not at all, not at all. We're going to have a couple of pints at the pub. We're lost.
So Gavin, did you get us lost?
Well, no, I was going to take it around that way, because he wants to go back the other way.
So when we got back from the pub, I left a wee bit early from the pub, and I got changed and went and did some dancing in the village hall, which is tiny. I basically had to dance up and down in a straight line, but it was perfect for practicing. It was really good floor that had already been thoroughly beaten, so it wouldn't matter my heavy shoes, and I was able to get some practice in. That was really good. And then we went round to Gavin and James for Boxing Day evening, and we had some food with people that had been on the walk. So there was various buffet style things, so salads and leftover meats and all that kind of jazz. and really nice desserts and some fizz. Basically, it was a really nice evening, so it was really, really good. And then we came back the day after Boxing Day, but we went to see Simon's dad the day after Boxing Day because we went to see him Christmas Day, but he was out. And then on Boxing Day we went for the walk and had drinks, so Simon couldn't drive. And then it was a continuous sort of thing all day. And then, oh, I forgot to mention, on Christmas Eve we covered, Simon went out on Christmas Eve and I stayed in and just had a few drinks with his mum. And me and Simon covered a lot of the food. You would have seen on Instagram, we covered a lot of Simon's mum's food in googly eyes, which was really fun, in the fridge. So she opened the fridge and was like, oh, what the hell? You could hear her chuckling upstairs, it was good. Yes, we came back the day after Boxing Day, so we came back on the 27th, is that right? Yes. And I had a few more days off, which was lush. I just basically chilled out. I have not done any blogging. No, that's a complete lie. I did do some blogging, not very much, or video recording or anything else. So today I'm actually going to record 2 videos. I'm going to record my empties so I can get rid of the stuff I've cleared out. I'm going to do a makeup shake up, use up thing for 2016. I want to try and use up 16 products, so I'm setting myself that goal, and I've seen a lot of people on YouTube do it. And I also want to record my favourites of 2015, so I'm going to do that. I just need to repaint one fingernail so I can do that. It's very annoying having not much else. I'm just quite pleased I'm gradually starting to declutter and sort things out and get things back in order again. And I'm feeling much more relaxed after having, excuse me, such a long break and not doing anything. Because normally I would make myself do something, but I was just basically either Irish dancing or I was chilling out. And those were my main goals. So it was really, really good. I went back to work for a day and a half and managed to squeeze in some more training on New Year's Eve, as you do. And we stayed in on New Year's Eve and watched Jules Holland's Hootenanny, had some beverages. Simon was wrecked. He'd been up since like 4:30 or something because he had to go and open the building on Christmas Eve. So he was dozing off most of the evening. And I was just quite happy just chilling and reading and faffing. I was having quite a relaxed one and sort of colouring in my Harry Potter book. So it was just really nice and relaxed, and we slept in, and I go back to work tomorrow. Simon's on work today, filling in. So yeah, I'm gonna go now because that was a bit of a waffly catch up, but I wanted to fill you in on everything that had happened. This week might be a bit quiet because I'm just getting back into the swing of things. Yes, I'm gonna go and relax with my nice smelly candles and my cup of tea and get on with doing things really. But yes, we'll catch up with you very soon. And Simon will be back later so he can be in it. Okay, so that's the whole crack. We will be back later. Okay, good morning. On my way to work. It's Tuesday. It's just manic. Everybody else is really back to work. Back to work. I'm trying to get back in the habit of vlogging again. It's a bit tough because, you know, other things to be doing. Managed to hit a nice milestone over on my main channel yesterday. I got 2,000 subscribers. So that was pretty epic. Very excited about that. Made my day. It was really good. So very chuffed I hit that one. My next goal is 5,000, and hopefully it'd be nice to have it by August. That would be really good. That is the aim anyway. I'm just speed walking to work because I was late leaving. Yes, just trying to get in the habit of doing all this. I had such a nice break off over Christmas. It's just anyway, gotta get on. I have to get to work. You're very close to my face. Hello wonderful people of the YouTubes. Why are you wearing all of the hats?
Head's cold.
But, you know, why do you need all of them?
Keep my head warm. Simple.
I need all of the hats to keep his head warm.
Not all of the hats. Put my woolly one here.
Why didn't you just put on the woolly one?
Make my head itch.
Hello lovely people. It is the evening of Tuesday. I had to have a think there. I was like, what day of the week is it?
I woke up before you thinking it was Thursday today.
Oh Jesus.
I keep thinking I'm going to lose one into my food.
Yeah, it probably does. So I'm still eating his dinner. I inhaled mine. I will. Still stuck package. Might have some wasabi pea. I'm gonna give it sort of 20 minutes to make sure my stomach catches up rather than just going in and stuffing my face. I don't have very much excitement. I just wanted to show you Simon with all the hats on because I came back in because our internet has been weird. So I rebooted the router, which seems to have worked. And while that was happening, I was doing washing up and I came back in to find Simon wearing all the hats. Any excitement to add?
Today's the 12th night. If you don't take your Christmas decorations down tonight, you've got to leave them up all year.
Not the 12th night, today's the 5th.
It's 12 nights after Christmas.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you always had to have them done by the 7th of January or something.
It's the 12th night, which is tonight.
Well, you didn't tell. He tells me this now.
I just remembered it. My interesting fact for today. There'll be a...
We're gonna have Christmas decorations up all year round. There'll be a what? Thing. Oh, are you trying to get me to edit in special effects? Well, there'll be something going on over here.
I want a jingle as well.
You want a jingle? Okay, I'll see what I can come up with. Love you. Okay. So it is, what day are we on? Wednesday? And
the weekend.
husband is making, oh, I'm making a mess. Husband is making this grilled veggie couscous salad. So this is from Thug Kitchen. And it's all on and doing stuff. Couscous. No, what this is. Oh, that's the balsamic and something. And there's some basil. What have we got in here? Oh, we've got a lot of steam is what we've got in there. Oh no, is that gonna hang on? No, Simon. I've just cleaned the mess off. Is that it all off? Sorry if it's smeary. Me. Simon's making nice dinner. See rock. Don't you rock? Back and forth. Yeah. Any excitement today, Simon?
I didn't have to play with a toilet or a plug socket, so no, it's a good day.
It's about a much improved day.
Very improved day.
Winning. I can smell that in the other room. I was like, what does that smell? Vinegar.
Alright, I've got to mix it in. I might do a side thing because I don't know how much you want added.
Mix it in. I don't know. It's the first time doing this one.
No, let's just mix it in, but keep adding. But I don't know how much of a dressing you lack. Take makeup off.
I have to go finish editing first. Right, back to the editing.
Bye!
Bye, husband! Dinner, 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 dinner. Yum, yum.
Doesn't look like the picture, but can you balance this on your nose?
Let me see if you can.
Oh, well done!
Thanks! Yum! Morning, it's Thursday morning. I'm about to leave and I'm going into that. The wind and the rain was so heavy last night it actually woke me up throughout the night. Thankfully it's just paused for now, I'm sure it'll kick in. Haven't bothered with face because I'm going to an event tonight for a pop-up food place and they've invited a few bloggers etc. So going to go to that later, and I'll put my face on fresh later. And if I'm going to get soaked, it's going to be running down my face anyway, so meh. But I'm going to go have to plug in some chargers and run away. Hello, so it is Thursday evening, and I was supposed to go into that event with the pop-up restaurant, but it got cancelled. Some sort of mix-up between the organisers and the people doing it, as in the brand. Shame. I was looking forward to trying some of this lovely food. So instead, I decided to come and do some training. You can probably tell by my rather sweaty face. I've just been exercising for the last hour and a wee bit. I'm still practicing. I just needed to take a break. I couldn't breathe. The air is really cold. So I'm finding it hard to breathe. I used to be asthmatic. I suppose I am still a wee bit. But you can kind of hear in my breath. It's got, maybe you can't, but I'm having pains in my chest breathing. So I thought I'd give myself a wee minute to catch my breath before I went again. But yeah, a bit disappointed about this evening, but also glad because I need the practice. I have my new step pretty much learned, the one that I was practicing at Simon's over Christmas. It's pretty much learned. It needs so much polish, but thankfully I'm going up to London on Sunday so I can get some feedback. I've been recording myself and watching it back. That's how you end up seeing what I'm saying, because I need to see it back. And mirrors are great, but when you're dancing it's hard to see yourself in the mirror when you're travelling around the room. So I've been recording myself and watching it back, and it's pretty messy. I need to find a better way of attacking my click-throughs. They're a bit jerky or something at the minute, and they need more point and extension and all that stuff. But you know, one step at a time, I'm getting there. It's all good, it's all progress. And I'm gradually getting my stamina back after being a wee bit lazy. I did like train over New Year's and Christmas, you've seen that, but it's, yeah, still not as much as I should have been. I've got like 3 months, people. Tell the words. 3 months. 3 months. So that's why instead of going home and sitting in my bum, I went into the flat, gathered all my stuff and came straight down to the hall, because if I sat down, I was going nowhere. So yeah, I did that. Yes, I'm gonna go just sort of pop in and be like, hello, just taking a break. And I was kind of just sitting here by myself, so I thought I'd talk to myself, but on camera. Wow, I'm special sometimes. Okay. Hello. So it's Saturday. Okay, don't need to sing that. Just having myself a nice coffee. I'm having this hazelnut coffee. Haven't had it in ages. Found it in the back of the fridge. Probably thoroughly out of date, but it's fine. I'm making it with one of these little jobbers. One of them. Ooh, pretty damn exciting. Taking the Christmas decks down. Except we've left the lights, but they're not on. Exciting. Any excitement, Simon? How was your week?
Alright. Really easy. Must have been breaking bloody toilets.
Simon has to sort that out when that happens. Or gets the people in to fix it. Yes, pretty quiet. Simon's pretty quiet.
Very quiet.
Just getting videos recorded. Went outside and Simon was very good, and we went out in the rain before it was dark to get bits recorded for the fashion. So that's the second one done. I generally get 3 done, but yes, I wanted to show you as well before I finish up this week's vlog. Look. Q&A. Simon got me the Scrabble lights. You'd have seen in, accidentally pressed the wrong button there. You would have seen it in what I got for Christmas over in the other channel. Simon got me those for Christmas. So I'm gonna use them. I have a queue now. Turn that off again until my coffee's ready. So I'm gonna use them. Not really much fun. It is nice to be back into the swing of things, gradually getting the hang of vlogging again and getting better. My main channel has hit its 2,000 subscribers, which is epic. It's like 2,000 and something now, I can't remember, which is really, really good. And Claire from Claire, she was really sweet. She was like, oh, but look at the massive view count as well, because I've got like something like 470,000 or 60 something thousand. I can't remember, I could be making that up, but it's 400 and something thousand views on my channel, which is actually pretty damn epic. So that's good. But yeah, I'm gonna get on, get my coffee, get this video recorded. I was gonna do a review on the makeup, like the foundation I'm wearing, but managed to accidentally delete that footage before I imported it. Just wasn't thinking what I was doing, you know. But you know, these things happen, it's life. I just have to record it during the week or something. Yeah, gonna shoot on and say bye, husband. Ooh, there you are.
Bye, husband.
See you next week. Thank you for watching. Give us a thumbs up, because you know, share the love and stuff, and give
Get off my land.